problem?
Well, I was just thinking about this. I'm bothered on what formula shall I apply to solve this problem.
Well, do you need some help?
I think so.
So let's proceed. Now, tell me, what's the problem all about?
Well, it's all about the tree frog population that doubles every 3 months. Currently, there are 10 frogs in the backyard. Now, I must determine the number of the frog after 6 months, assuming that there are 4 weeks in each month.
So maybe on that situation, we can apply the exponential function.
But what is an exponential function?
Well, exponential function is a function which we can write as e raised to x, which is e is the number such that e raised to x in its own derivative.
I see. Shall we start?
Sure. So, at first, we're going to figure out how many times the population will double in 4 months. So, supposedly, we already have 4 weeks in 1 month. So, in 6 months, we could have 24 weeks. So, since the population doubled every 3 weeks, we could get, the population will double 8 times. We can determine that by making up a table. Well, as you can notice on the table, we have 3 columns. And on the first column, it consists of the number of weeks. Then the second one is the number of doubling period. And then the third one is the population. Since you said a while ago that the population of the tree frog starts with the 10, so the number of weeks and the doubling period will be start on 0. And then as the weeks pass by, we can add 3. Same as the doubling period and then on the population. And then on the population, as you can see, we can use the scientific notation just like on 20. It is written as 10 times 2 raised to 1, same as on 40, 10 times 2 raised to 2. And lastly, on 80, 10 times 2 raised to 3. Well, have you figured out it?
So, that means that the population will be 10 times 2 raised to 8 or 2,550 frogs.
Yes, that's it.
But I have another question.
And what is it?
How long will it take for the frogs to reach the population of 10,240?
Easy as 1, 2, 3. Since we already make a table, we can write or represent n as the number of weeks. But I have a question. How are you going to determine the number of doubling period?
By dividing it by 3?
Yes. So the population, or the formula for the population of tree frogs would be P is equal to 10 times 2 raised to n over 3. Since you said that the population of tree frogs is 10,240, we will substitute it in B. Then it is equal to 10 times 2 raised to n over 3. So, to make it smaller, easier, we're going to divide this by 10. So, both sides. So, we're going to divide them by 10. Divided. So, cancel, the 10 will be cancelled out. So, 10,240 would be 1,024. And on the other side, we're going to bring down 2 and same as the n all over 3. As you can remember with some thoughts, 1,024 could be write as 2 raised to 10. So, 2 raised to 10 is equal to 2 times n all over 3.
So, how can we find n?
As you can notice, we have the same base. That is 2. So, we're going to cancel it out. Cancel, cancel. So, bring out 10. Then, bring down also the n all over 3. So, how are we going to solve this one? By means of cross multiplication. We're going to cross multiply 10 by 3 and n automatically by 1. So, 10 times 3 equals to 30 equals to equals to 30.
So that means that the population will be 10,240 in 30 weeks.
Yes, that's it.
Thank you for helping me with this problem, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Good day, Miss Jessa.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Can you give us help regarding on this topic?
What is all about?
It's all about the logarithmic function.
Yeah, we're quite confused about this.
May I see the problem? A solution pH is defined by the logarithmic equation. P is equals to 10 log 10 T. And T is stand for the hydrogen ion concentration 1 mole per liter. On this problem, we usually round the pH values to the nearest 10. And on the first question, we must need to find the pH solution with the hydrogen ion concentration 4.5 times 10 to the negative 5th power. So before we start, we must know what is logarithmic function all about.
Oh, logarithm of a number is the exponent by which another fixed value, the base must be raised to produce that number.
4.5 times 10 to the negative 5th power. And the formula is T is equals to negative log 10T. And we substitute is equals to negative log 10 and let T 4.5 times 10 to the negative 5th power. So we can make this form. We must apply the distributive property. So we can make it negative log 10 4.5 plus log 10 to the base of 10 raised to negative 5. For easy solving, we make it negative log 10 4.5 and let us transpose negative 5 log 10 to the base of 10. So we need to use scientific calculator to get the values of log 4.5. Log 4.5 is equals to 0.6532 and log 10 is equals to 1. And log 4.5 is equals to 0.6532 plus, and we must know is the value of log 10 to the base of 10 is 1. So we multiply negative 5 times 1 is equals to negative 5. Yeah. And let's add 0.6532 plus negative 5. We get negative 4.3468. Since we get the same sign, so negative plus negative is positive. So we can write this 4.3. And that is the final answer.
Now I think that's how it is.
Thanks for explaining